This is going to be the monthly reading for April for Taurus, and if it resonates, hopefully it does, hit me a like, hit me a subscribe. Any type of support is always wonderful. We're going to jump right in, and we're going to try to figure out what's going on this month for you, Taurus. All right, so right off the bat, Taurus, you have to watch your criticisms. You tend to be overly critical, and it seems as if you have been a bit of a nag towards your partner. Yeah, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it is true. Right here, it seems as if we have the King of Swords. When it comes to love, the King of Swords means that we are almost being a little high and mighty. It seems as if we almost can't get off of our little soapbox because we're so determined, so initiative driven that it's necessary to make sure that everybody falls in place. But that's not always how you want to. You don't want to be militant in that sense. You want to at least leave some sense of openness for any type of communication. It seems that you've been shutting your counterpart down in any type of feeling that they may have towards anything that you're doing in reality, and that is not okay. Also, let's throw down a couple more cards over here with this deck, and let's clarify this situation. All right, so right here with the Hanged Man, I have right going on. Seems that we're in an indecision moment. It seems as if right there with your partner, because you've been overly critical, it almost makes you start thinking that it's time to get rid of them, or it's time to exit the situation, that maybe it's not benefiting you, and maybe they're not on the same course as you, and maybe. No, not the case. I mean, I don't know for sure, but the cards are letting me know that there's definitely growth there. There's always growth there. So it means take a second. Maybe it's time to sit down and have a little communication time. Mercury retrograde put everybody in a really shitty position. And maybe it's just time to pick up the pieces a little bit and see where you're at. Now, after everything is said and done and you still feel the same, then by all means do whatever you got to do. But I'm just saying, give it a shot. It's almost unfair not to give yourselves that shot and to make such a hasty decision, especially feeling the way that we've been feeling, which is almost overly emotional. Right here, I have the Ace of Cups. It came up in our feelings and our energy. So that means we've been feeling very within yourself, and you haven't been releasing a lot of that emotion. You haven't been sharing. You've been just bombarded with things that have to get done almost. But within your partnership, there share that burden almost. Right here, I have the Two of Wands that shows reach out to that person, share that, get the equality going, balance the playing field, and maybe then you'll see that it's number one, that person will feel a lot more needed and will want to stick around for whatever it is, whatever endeavor you're on, because they're going to feel that they're with you, that they're going to be joining you. So make sure you're taking your counterpart with you, because they want to feel included. And it's almost that your need to communicate goes overboard. So within your communication of when you sit down and talk to them, make sure you're not putting down and being condescending, because you tend to do that when you're in a moment of anxiety, of feeling almost cornered, but no one's cornering you, no one's pointing the finger. You have to also be held accountable for how you felt and acted. And it's okay if we act in poor manners. It's always how we redeem ourselves in that situation. If you just let it die and you just let it go by the wayside, then of course, then it becomes a negative. But the way you keep a negative a positive is by redeeming it with a positive, at least in my opinion. I was throwing down the cards and for your career, and it seems as if that your career is almost at a standstill. You've been waiting for, right here I had the High Priestess that showed up right at the beginning. It's almost like you've been waiting for a payout. You're kind of strapped for cash, and or you're kind of strapped for the need for creativity, because along with the Prince of Wands, you want to almost adopt another role. You want to expand your knowledge or expand yourself. You've been wondering if it's better for you to pursue other ventures because of the simple fact that this one has been at a standstill. But my friend, you should not, because we are right here with the 10 of Pentacles that has showed up along with your other cards to let you know that that payout is coming, that bonus. I definitely see almost a bonus coming to you. And then I also see that you're going to get your shot to show your merit, to show what you got. I'm seeing the dates almost April 10th to the 17th. So yes, you still have to show a little bit more patience in where you're trying to get to. But most definitely there's going to be a release of something. You're going to either be gaining monetarily or at least be gaining creatively. You like that word, but it was, what I mean is within your creativity, you will be releasing also. Let's throw down another clarifier card and see where we're at with that one. And also the 10 of Pentacles with my other Divine Feminine deck. So there we go. It's pretty much literally showing you are going to be receiving very, very soon. So just stay patient, stay objective within your endeavors. Also very, 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 very important. I feel like it's necessary to not overindulge in these moments, because since we are so within our emotions, you almost want to fill that void with another, with something else, anything else. And so we reach to negative, I feel like you're waking up with a sugar hangover, essentially. We've been hitting the donuts or something, cookies. I also do that type of stuff whenever I'm within myself, but it makes us feel like poop. So it's always great to start getting back on that bandwagon and start actually eating a little bit better for ourselves to get that energy flowing. And for the new moon in Aries that's coming up, I think on the 5th, I believe is coming up. So guys, on that note, Taurus, make sure that we are staying strong. Your time is coming, and we're going to revisit each other now in the middle of April. All right? I'll see you soon.